Hit play on 10-minute flow playlist and come to the top of your mat in a standing Tadasana position. Feel into the spine, wiggle into the hips, move your body in a way that feels good to you. As you can see, what I am doing is not yoga. You can bring the hands above your head, and then in your own time, allow the hands to come to your side. Feel into the jaw, the shoulders. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, step it back. Inhale, arms rise. Bend into the knees. Feel a pulse as you take a twist to the left, arms open, palms open. Allow the arms to always feel like they're an expression of your balance, of your posture. As you sink the back knee to the ground, take a twist. Feel the ribs draw back. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, warrior two. Keep that front knee bent. And then allow that hand to come to the inside arch of the foot. Reach it underneath the thigh. Bring that top arm up and over. Maybe find a bind. Release in your own time and then draw both feet parallel. Exhale, rotate to the back of the mat. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, take a little twist. Inhale, release the back knee. Exhale, find that twist, opposite elbow, opposite knee. In your own time, that strength in the back leg lifts up. Exhale, warrior two. Bring the hand to the inside arch of the foot. Right arm wraps underneath. Don't forget to draw those upper ribs back. Exhale, release. Inhale, arms rise up. Turn both feet parallel. Open the front of the body. Exhale, fold. Don't be afraid to bring those hips forward so they're more in line with the ankle. The crown of the head is pouring towards the earth. Hands underneath the shoulders. Walk your way to the front of the mat. Coming to a lizard lunge with the back knee lifted. Wrap that front arm underneath. Step the back foot to the front leg. The bound leg is now reaching straight up to the sky. Straight leg is strong. Toes point. Center of the chest lifts. Fall out of it. Have a wiggle. Shake it off. Inhale, left leg. Exhale, step it back. Inhale, rise. High lunge. Bend the back knee to the earth. Inhale, low lunge. Lift the back leg. Take your twist to the knee side. Then release the back knee again. Opposite elbow, opposite knee, hands to prayer. Shoulders stacked, core engaged. Play about with your twist, with your expression. High lunge, exhale, warrior two. The little pointy parts of the shoulder blades are drawn towards the front of the chest. And then bring your hand to the inside arch of the foot. God knows what I'm trying to do here, but just come to a bind. Use a yoga strap, a scarf if your hands aren't reaching. And then release and find a grounded lunge. Lift the back knee. Find a twist. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale all the way to the back of the mat. Don't be afraid to wobble. Back knee grounds. Take your twist. Opposite elbow, opposite knee. Back leg strong. Release. Warrior two. Left hand comes to the earth. Right arm wraps underneath, wraps over. Think of the entirety of the spine as you move. Your legs are your foundation. Okay, so we're going to open the front of the body here. The hips, the pelvic bowl, recently I've been imagining as a mandarin orange beginning to open up. It's really helped me as I've pressed the hips forward, having that image. Use the breath. Find your edge, your comfort zone. Take a breath there. And then in your own time, come to lizard lunge at the top of your mat. Find your bind and lunge as you ground the back foot. Step it to the top of the mat. That bound leg lifts. Fall out of it and laugh, and then get back into it. Find your lizard lunge. Find your bind. Come forward. Bring the back leg to meet the front. You're strong. You're stable. Your heart rises. Inhale. Exhale, let it go. Wiggle that energy through and then let it go. Release. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back and then step it back. High plank. Top of the push-up position. Get your core just right. Zip it. And then take your chaturanga push-ups. Draw the hips towards the belly button. Outer ribs hug in. You're lowering the ribs to the tops of the biceps each time. That's all. Don't let it sink below that. Inhale, press back up. Use your knees if that's best for you. Inhale. Exhale. Feel that energy between you and the earth. Take it to side plank, any side, your call. We'll do it in both. Other side in your own time. Don't miss high plank. Inhale. Feel strong. Meet in high plank in your own time. Slowly lower chaturanga. And then you rise. You find your back bend, your cobra, king cobra, up dog. Tops of the feet. Press into the mat. Back of the neck long. Use your knees. Sink back to child's pose. Keep the arms strong and active. Armpits are wide. Flared. Inner arms wrap away from the ears. Tailbone is long. Rise up to table. Find cat-cow, that movement in your spine that allows the liquid, the fluid to flow through your prana. Rounding the shoulders, draw them away from each other as you press into the earth. Tuck the toes. Rise up, hips stacked over knees, maybe even pressing the pelvic bowl slightly forward. Think of that orange again, open. The inner thighs, the hips are wrapping away from each other. Low back is long, pressing. Take the knees further apart. Don't be afraid to open up a little bit more. I like to feel like my hands are supporting my spine as I'm opening, so I'll take it to the base. The base of the back, the base of the shoulders, the throat. Touching my energy points until I feel comfortable to rotate inwardly through the shoulders and allow the hands to rest on the heels. Opening up the throat is more important to me than taking it into a super deep back bend for me now. Sharing my personal practice is strange. Anyway, in your own time, come to child's pose or a modified puppy dog pose. Melt the heart, you're opening the shoulders. You should feel comfortable in your puppy dog. If not, come to child's or bring the belly onto the mat. Sink the hips in your own time. Find a back bend. Keep the knees, the feet apart if you like. And then sink the biddy back and come to child's pose. You can take a softer approach this time. Twist, left hand reaches, palm facing up to the sky. Underneath the right arm, draw the right ribs back. Same thing, opposite side, but the left ribs are what's drawn back. Child's pose, inhale. Walk the hands back towards you and rise into gracious pose. Come to eagle arms. Wrapping one under the other, taking a bind or making fists with your hands. Elbows away from heart center, hands away from face. Inhale, underside of the elbows reaches to the sky. Exhale to coil. Repeat this one more time. Inhale. Exhale. Switch sides. Inhale. Exhale. Coil. Lift up. Coil in. One more time. Release the hands. Let them rest on the thighs. Find a nice seated position, either in gracious pose or cross-legged. Somewhere where you can sit and maintain a straight spine. I'll take you through a breathing exercise here. Allow the hands to be in front of the chest at heart level. The left hand is 2 inches away from the chest, and allow the right hand to be a further 2 inches away. The left fingers point to the right fingers point to the left. The right palm also faces the back of the left hand. Both thumbs are pointing straight up to the sky without tension. Allow the eyes to be open and focus on the tip of the nose if this is comfortable. Breathe through the nose. Inhale. Keep the breath in as long as possible. Now exhale and keep the breath out as long as possible without creating any discomfort. The inhalation and exhalation phases are each short. It's only the holding in and the holding out stages that are lengthened. So inhale and keep the breath in as long as possible. On the exhale, keep the breath out as long as possible before beginning the cycle again. Find your edge and stay there with this exercise. So you're inhaling, keeping the breath in as long as possible. Exhale and keep the breath out as long as possible. When finished, inhale while still maintaining the eye and hand posture. And tense every muscle in the body. Squeeze like fuck for about 10 seconds. And then you exhale. Repeat this twice. So inhale for 10 seconds, squeeze in. And then let it go. One more time, inhale. And then you squeeze every muscle in the body, hold. And then you let it go. This is taught for relaxing the mind when there is emotional stress or mental tension. It's also help heal and relieve the heart center when there is a buildup of emotional stress and strain. Do not practice this if you have high blood pressure or are pregnant. On an inhale, reach the arms up overhead. Exhale, hands to prayer.